Time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. New this week haul. And I'm actually kind of on time for a change, which is nice. So, got some new this week books. Nothing terribly exciting, but there are some fun things in here. And then Zeus Comics still has their quarter comic boxes out, and I kind of went through and couple different days and grabbed some more stuff. Now, I still have, unfortunately, another major quarter comic haul that I have not filmed yet. It's actually sitting in the next room. It's been calling my name and saying, "What are you waiting for?" And the only reason I haven't got around to it is because I know it's going to take a long time to film it. And it's going to be a long video, and I apologize in advance. But there is some great stuff in there. I will get to it. It was from Free Comic Book Day. It will be worth the wait, trust me. So, in the meantime, if you're just jonesing to see a really long comic haul from me, you can check out my other Free Comic Book Day quarter comic haul, which is up now from Collected, and that's like an hour and 40 minutes long. Yeesh. So, all right, so we'll do the new this week books, and then you'll see the quarter comics that I picked up from Zeus. There's a few fun things in there. It's mostly independent stuff, but just stuff that I missed on Free Comic Book Day. By the way, if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is called Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Nice to meet you. If you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. All right, so new this week, Action Comics 1043. This is cover A. People were kind of specking on this book, Break the Walls Down. I think because in the description that DC sent out, it said it featured the origin and the very first story, very first time that Mongol showed up or whatever. And I think some people were thinking, oh, new character, first appearance. Mongol has been around for a very long time. It is not a first appearance, but I guess you could say it is an origin story. So I don't know if that's why they were specking on that book, but it seemed like that book was kind of selling out. If you ask me, cover B for Action Comics 1043, this is the far superior cover. Julian Tedesco just kills it on these covers, and this may actually be, it's hard to say, but I mean, this might be my favorite one that he's done so far. It's just a beautiful Superman cover. So if you can find that cover, I would suggest you get it. I don't know, I just kind of get the feeling that book is a little under-ordered, especially considering it's Action Comics. It's like one of their flagship titles. All right, so we got Batman Beyond the White Knight. This is cover A. There is, I believe, a cover B, which I didn't get. I don't know why I didn't get. This is cover C, I think, and this features Batgirl. Sean Gordon Murphy doing the artwork there. This is Deathstroke Incorporated number 9, cover B. I just thought it was a really nice cover B. Yeah, I like that. Amazing Spider-Man number 2. Oh no, Peter Parker and Mary Jane are Splitsville. Well, that's never going to go back to normal. I mean, guys, landmark issue. This is a big one. Are you picking up the sarcasm? Anyway, John Romita Jr. artwork. You know, it's funny, I was bagging my books, and I've been using kind of a mixture of different boards, and look how much you can tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can see it in boards. Well, let me see if my camera's picking it up. But like some of the boards are like really yellow, like compared to others. Is it showing through? Yeah, there you go, a little bit. You can kind of see it. See how yellow the boards are? And the funny thing is, they're not really yellow. They are white boards. They're just, when they get older, they kind of lose their brightness. This was a very hot book this week. And I think the reason is because of that cover. Because the trailer for Thor Love and Thunder dropped this week with Jane Foster as Thor. And so you have Jane Foster Valkyrie meeting Jane Foster Thor on this cover. And I know that the shop I went to, they sold out. I'm going to see if I can find some more. I did manage to get my hands on another copy of Captain Carter number 1. It was not cheap. This book is going for stupid money right now because of Doctor Strange. But the price I paid was less than $10, and I was happy with that. And I don't think I ever got that cover, so I was glad I got that. This is Captain Carter number 3, which came out this week, and this is the Ashley Witter variant cover, which I thought was pretty cool. Just a nice Captain Carter ready for battle cover there. And actually, I really like this cover because it kind of mirrors, there's a moment towards the end of the book. I was reading that issue, and towards the end of the book, it sort of mirrors like a big finale moment for her. This is the Captain Carter number 3, the Fortnite variant. I thought they were done doing these Fortnite variants, but this is by my brother, Todd Knock. I went to high school, or not high school, I went to art school with Todd Knock when he was first breaking into Marvel Comics. So very happy to see that he's doing so much, even if it is a Fortnite variant. Devil's Reign Omega. I just picked this up because the Inhuck Lee cover I thought was really nice. I haven't had a chance to read it, so I don't know if anything special happens to that. Last week I picked up the cover to, what was it, New Mutants, that Art Germ cover, but it turned out it was damaged. So I swapped it out and I got myself a copy of Elektra Black, White, and Blood number 4, the Kevin Eastman variant. This actually came out last week, but this book's got a little bit of heat on it, or this cover, I guess I should say, the Eastman variant. Because what is this, like a 1 in 25? That sounded like a fart. That was a motorcycle. It doesn't say. It might be a 1 in 50. I'm not sure. I think it's a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50. Okay, Hulk number 7. I may actually go back and pick up a few more copies of this book because there's something that happens at the end of this story, or the end of this issue, that's kind of, I don't know, could be a big deal. Hard to say. Probably worth grabbing a copy. And if you can find this cover, the J. Scott Campbell, I really like this cover. I'd grab this one because I have a feeling if this book gets hot, this will be the cover to have. Plus, it's just a really iconic Hulk cover. Legion of X, number 1. I just picked up the Todd Knock headshot variant. Not one of my favorite ones that he's done, but, you know, they can't all be winners. Moon Knight, number 11. This is cover A. There is a somewhat big event that happens in that book at the end. Moon Knight number 11. This is the Rob Liefeld variant cover. I remember seeing this cover promoted, and it was supposed to come out, I want to say, like a month ago. So I'm not sure why it got held up, but I actually thought this, as a Rob Liefeld cover, I actually thought this was a pretty nice cover. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen Rob draw Moon Knight. Oh, I take that back. Mark Spector Moon Knight number, what is it, 19? He did the cover for that. It's been a long time since he's drawn Moon Knight. This is Moon Knight number 11, the, what is it, the Asian Heritage variant. And I thought this was pretty nice. Love that circle image with the white background. Really nice. And then I was really excited when I got this, but I had the same problem this week that I had last week. It's damaged and I didn't notice it, and I'm kicking myself because it's such a beautiful cover, but I think they have another one, so I may go back and see if the other one is damaged the same way. If it's not, I'll see if I can swap it out. This is Moon Knight, the 1 in 25 Bill Sienkiewicz variant cover to issue number 11. It's a beautiful Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I really like how that came out, but I didn't notice, I don't know if you guys can see it, right, let me see if I can capture it in the light. It's right here. It's creased, and it's all the way through the book. Like, I don't know if it was a printing error or what it was, but I'm going to have to take that one back, unfortunately. This I thought was a cool issue this week. This is Punisher number 3, and this actually tells the story of Frank Castle's very first kill when he was a child. And this is actually Frank Castle right here wearing a Captain America like hoodie. And I read this and I really dug it. I'm a big Punisher fan. I'm not really crazy about this series, but Jason Aaron's writing it's intriguing enough to keep me reading it, and I actually really did like that issue. Okay, this is Spider-Man 2099 Exodus #1. And this book's got a little bit of heat on it, I guess, because it's the first appearance of Winter Soldier 2099. So this is cover A. There's Winter Soldier right on the cover. There are 4 covers to this book, and she's on 3 of them. And I think the 4th one, she's not on it. So this is cover A. This is cover B, the Ken Lashley with the 2099 border. I actually think this is the best of the bunch. This is, that's why I grabbed 2 of them. This is cover C by Ron Lim. Not bad. But as you can see, she's all over the place. So if I had to recommend one of those covers, I don't know which one it would be. And then I did get another copy. I'd wanted another copy of this because I only grabbed one when it came out. But this is the cover B to Star Wars Obi-Wan #1. And with that series hitting Disney Plus this week, I'm pretty excited about this. And I really like this cover. When it first came out, I was only able to get 1 copy. So I was glad that I was able to go back and get another copy. And then, you know, this has got to be the hottest cover of the week right here. And it's my last book of the new This Week stuff. And that is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #6. This is the Lucio Parrillo cover. And I mean, come on. Wow. That has got to be one of Lucio's best covers. I mean, it is just so sexy, sultry. I don't know what you want to call it. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Very happy that I ordered that because it sold out from what I could see. All right, so that's all the new This Week stuff. If I missed anything, let me know. There was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 in 10 that I really wanted to get, but it was gone. And then there was that Devil's Reign Alpha or Omega or whatever. There was a Daredevil variant cover I really liked for that, but it was gone too. So I'm hoping I can swap out that Moon Knight and get a nice copy of that. All right, so these are all quarter comics. This came out of their quarter boxes. Zeus Comics had put out a huge quarter comic sale for Free Comic Book Day at the beginning of the month, and they have left all their quarter boxes out, so you can still go through them. Everything that's there is a quarter, and I found a few things that I'd kind of overlooked when I hit the quarter comic sale at the beginning of the month. So this is Assassination Nation #1, Skybound comic. I guess I'm going to have to put these back in one at a time. I hate doing that, but Big Girls #1. I really like this book, and when it first came out, I did not grab the first issue. I think I grabbed it retroactively, but now I have a bunch of them because, and I didn't grab everything they had. This was like 1/10 of what they had, so I guess they were specking pretty big on that book when it came out. Bad Mother #1. This is the Tim Bradstreet cover B. That's actually Tim's wife, Missy, right there on the cover, posing for the cover. She sometimes models for him. So I got 3 of those. I don't think I got that when it came out. I think I might have got cover A, but I don't think I got cover B. I can't remember. Charlie's Angels #1. This is the Joe Eisma cover. Joe's a good buddy of mine. Comes to Dallas Comic Show a lot, so I'll probably end up getting him to sign that. This is Vault Comics L Hollow Heart. This is sort of the Marvel Comics homage to, what is this? It's not Transformers #1. What is this an homage to? It's like one of those toy comic books. Oh God, I want to say it's like a Herb Trimpe cover, and I just can't think of it. Anyway, I didn't have it. I've seen Mike at Comic Crypt at Castle Hill show this off, and I never got a copy of it, so I figured I'd grab issue 1 and check it out. The Girls of Dimension 13. He always sings when he shows this book. How does it go? How does he do it? Dimension 13. How was that, Mike? Did I do a good job? God Killers #1 from Aftershock. I just thought it was an interesting looking indie book. And I want to say I have a variant, but I don't have that cover. So Gung Ho Black Sheep, #1. There were several different covers to this book. Here's another one. Gut Ghost, #1. And this has got a really weird, like, texture on the cover. Like, this right here, it actually feels like guts. It's kind of weird. And it's got embossing. I don't know if it's embossing or just a texture on both the front and the back of the book. Like, see, he's up there. He's got texture on him. Like, when you touch it, it feels like, I don't know, it feels weird. Okay, moving on. What am I at? 15 minutes? Okay, good. I didn't want this to be too long of a video. Lucky Devil, #1. It's a Cullen Bunn book. Mamo from Boombox, #1. Mamo. I don't know why, but I grabbed 3 of those. I think because I really like the artwork. Maw, #1. I can't remember if I have this book or not. The real reason I grabbed it, though, was because I really like this. I guess this is a cover B, but this almost looks like H.R. Geiger or something. It's kind of cool. I think Mike at Comic Crypto Castle Hills has that, or showed that book off before, but I don't know if he's been reading it. I don't know if he has an opinion on it. This is from Behemoth Press. It's 9 Stones, #1. There's 4 different covers to this book. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. So I grabbed 2 of each. I'm not really familiar with too many of the Behemoth books outside of You Promised Me Darkness. This is a book I thought looked interesting. It's another Cullen Bunn book. I love anything Cullen Bunn does. Phantom on the Scan. I've heard comparisons to like Trancers, or not is it Trancers? What's the movie? Not Trancers. That's the oh god. What am I thinking of? It's the starts with a T. Tracers? Oh man, that's gonna drive me crazy. It's the book where the guys make their heads explode. I can't think of the title. Man, that's what happens when you stay up all night working and your brain's not firing on all cylinders. God, but Michael Ironside is the star of it. Why can I not think of it? Trancers is Tim Thomerson, but it sounds like that. Is it? It's not Tracers, is it? I can't think of it. Anyway, 7 Secrets, #4. I just grabbed this because it's a Jenny Frison cover that I did not have. Scumbag, #2. Cover A or cover B, maybe? Maybe that's cover A. Or no, that's #3. I just grabbed these because they were Andrew Robinson covers, and I like Andrew Robinson's artwork. Why can I not think of that movie? The Shield by Rob Liefeld, #1. I don't know if you guys know the story of this book. Rob did the artwork. Archie Comics somehow violated his contract, and so he basically did the first issue and then left. So I'm not really sure why it fell apart the way it did, but it did. Sweet Paprika, #1. Mirka Andolfo. One of the very few tame covers for this book. This book's got a bunch of like nudie covers and stuff, not safe for work covers. Valkyrie Saviors, #1. This was an Antarctic Press book. I remember when this came out. There's a Kyle New variant cover to this. It's really nice, but this is just the regular cover A, and I got 2 of those. Vampire the Masquerade, Winter's Teeth, and I guess this is cover A, and that would make this cover B. We Don't Kill Spiders, number 1. Getting close to the end here, guys. Just a few books left. Let me just put these back in here. We Live, Age of the Palladians, number 1. Got a couple of those. And last but not least, I cannot remember if I had this book or not. This is What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 1. And this is the Scotty Young variant cover. And I got 2 of those. So all those together, I think were like $12 and change or something, because they were all quarter books. Trancers. That's the name of it, isn't it? That's the movie I'm thinking of? It's Trancers. Yeah, I think that's it. Or wait a minute. No, that's the movie I said it was, and that's not it. Trancers is Tim Thomerson. Why do I keep screwing up that title of that movie? Oh my God. Somebody's going to post it down below, and I'm going to be like, yes, of course. It's going to come to me. Anyway, sorry. You know what? For my own edification here, let me just go ahead and look it up, because it really is going to drive me crazy that I can't remember it. But I hope you guys have found all the stuff that you're looking for, especially in the new this week stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys, if you watched my last video, I had promoted that I was going to be participating in Comic Art Live, which is a virtual Comic-Con that is put on by comicartfans.com. You guys can tell I'm working really hard to look up this stupid title. Why can I not find this title? Anyway, I hope you guys had a chance to watch that. If you go on YouTube and look up Comic Art Live, Scanners, oh my God, that's the name of the movie, Scanners. Phantom on the Scan. It's right there in the title, and I didn't get it. All right, anyway, Comic Art Live. Look it up on YouTube. You can see my interviews with Paulo Rivera and the great Mark A. Nelson. I was having a little bit of audio issue in the first panel with Paulo Rivera. There was some kind of crackling on my audio, which I didn't know about until after the panel was over, and if I had known about it, I would have tried to rectify that, but it was too late. And then also on my panel with Mark A. Nelson, I was actually muted when we started the panel, but then I figured that out and was able to get on with him okay. So anyway, if you guys get a chance, look up Comic Art Live on YouTube, and you can watch both those panels, and there's a lot of really cool panels that were recorded with really popular, influential comic book artists, so you can check all that out. And of course, if you've never been to Comic Art Fans and you love original comic book art, you're missing out. It's like an online museum for comic book art. It's like a wonderful place where you can set up your own account, feature your comic book art and whatnot. I don't get paid by Comic Art Fans. I'm just friends with the guy that runs it, a guy named Bill Cox. He does a great job. And so if you want to check that out, comicartfans.com. I actually set up an account on there. I post comic book art. I need to post more. And it's a great place to see what, other people have. And it's always amazing to me, some of the pieces that people have in their collection, because, you think, well, somebody has to end up with that. And sure enough, somebody did. So look up your favorite cover, see if somebody's posted it on there. It's really, really cool. And Comic Art Live is an event that they run multiple times a year, and I've been involved since the beginning. I'm hoping I'll be involved moving forward. And, it's just a really fun kind of virtual Comic-Con experience. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Giving out some quick shout outs here. Free Energy, who actually joined us on the Comic Art Live in one of those panels. River Wilson. Let's see who else I want to give a shout out to here. Fred Hall Direct Edition. He's been posting up some great videos lately. always cooking great food. Oh my God, it just looks so good. Mike with Comic Crypto Castle Hills, as I mentioned earlier. Louis V, Sean Hogan, Ian Hunter. Is it C&J Comics? I think that's what it used to be Cables Comics, now it's C&J Comics. David Seeking Near Mint, the Doom 143, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. Lots of great guys. And I got some new subscribers on my channel. So for those of you that are subscribed to this channel and you're relatively new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this content. There's more on the way. I'm getting to it. Like I said, I got this amazing quarter comic haul. I got to record that pretty soon. And if you guys are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can come check me out at the Dusty Attic Toy Show on June 12th. I'll be set up there with a booth. I'll be selling comics. And the Dallas Comic Show, which is August 12th and 13th. That's my next show, DallasComicShow.com for that. Find out more about me at BigFanboy.com. I am Mark Walters, and I will see you guys on the next Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Check out Top Gun.